any human rights abuse where you see, please, when I help you, for let this matter, we win this matter. Now, for that fight, everything we don't get now, we need the cooperation of the people of Sierra Leone. You know, for send information to we, for support we and furnish we with more evidence of the bad things that now they go on in the country. And we put all the things that get together. We put the video in front of the judges then. Now the International Criminal Court from 1992, the killing will happen. And this same person, I mean, you see the pattern of committing the crimes, you know. So you know, this thing happened in 1992. Not so. Everybody knows say 29 people are killed, plus let's say 14 or 11. Roughly, we don't get about 43 people away. We don't die like Panama. So if you put 29 before, then now the recent death, I mean, we get a huge still number away. That's the past threshold of the ICC. So now that's what I say. This is the point where President Bio will be, like what you have said, this should be the slogan of the people of Sierra Leone, whether they like it or not. But after Bio, I want for them to believe that 100%. We will face the International Criminal Court. The international community, they are not open. They're waiting as a mountain fast foods. And they are all open for listening and see what's happening now in Sierra Leone. They get every evidence in their hands right now. We get pictorial evidence, photo evidence, video evidence, all the things the way they happen now in the country. You know, like social one with the doing a Facebook group, as long as it is authentic. You know what I mean? As long as it is authentic, these are acceptable evidence. Please, the people there. Any government minister or police people there will go for Google arrest or beat arbitrarily. You know, see, frontier police can always get name a number, SLP 123 or something, and put in it. Just make sure, say, you take a picture or you remember the name, because if your name will take a picture, say, you send the name to we. I mean, police gets a record notice, so they invite the head of CID, they say, the head of police, they say, they forgot to testify in front of the ICC, and they forgot only document that the police that we send for good things. So these are things that were very important for the case at this point in time. But like I say, what you want now, equality, justice, and like what they say, we call for the immediate and without any further negotiation or release. Doctors say they are blinded, and all those other prisoners, the way they don't, opposition members, the way they don't hold unlawfully. Look, what the wife of Paulo gets for do with Paulo in Trump or alleged treason matter. That woman is a housewife. For instance, if you commit a crime, you have not get no business into that. You have sit on a host, maybe in the cook or they feel the picking them. Waiting you have for go into this. So is this the situation now? Well, what goes around comes around. Maada Bio, let's see, himself in West, they don't sit on a television say, let there be more justice. Well, he had the man go back, explain now what's in the need to the International Criminal Court. So I'm not here to offend anyone. I'm not here to do anything. I'm here to restore sanity, peace, justice, freedom, and equality in Sierra Leone. Yeah. Nobody not able to grab at this point. Well, me, I don't grab. I don't say the Amnesty International, the UN, other people, good Sierra Leoneans, they're waiting well for the country. They will support me. We're not able to pray, let me pray, but we will move with this matter and we'll move it until the end. So, and for make sure say people of Sierra Leone get peace, justice, and freedom. You know, to enjoy the basic human rights. Okay.
Just a quick comment from the chat room from Brother Sheku Ture. Salone is the only country in the world where a lawyer will sit. I just read a comment from the chat room. So Salone is the only country in the world where a lawyer will sit on a national program saying that the president should be indicted for, and not even need for end that. That's simply not true. This is happening around the world every day. If a country, people are not satisfied with their lawyers, with the way how the country is being governed in terms of despotic situation, intimidation, the problems with the rule of law and order, of course, people and they take actions every day, and then they give them platform now, social media platforms, and they give them platforms now, mainstream media, for articulate their case. So the statement is simply not true, and I just want to push back on that so it doesn't go unanswered. Anyway, this final of the last two questions. Waiting really, because this is a big game, this is a big stake. The president obviously don't hear everybody's. The ministers obviously don't hear everybody's. They know the magnitude. And I can assure you, say, as we talk, because it's not a play. Some people take them, like say, not some play thing. But the people that involved know this is not play. They write a formal document to a formal body internationally recognized with jurisdiction, and you think they're not going to pay heed, to that document the way you say. But again, if you take it lightly, the people involved are not taking it lightly. Now, something that they consider because it's been brought against them, and they will be asked certainly. So you send this document some time ago, Mr. Lawyer Wurie. Have you had a response yet from the body we want to send these indictment papers to?
Yes. We send the documents out.
Okay.
And
we get the response. Hold on for me. Yes. So yes.
So the bottom line is una don't get a response.
Yes. If I will show you my laptop,
yeah.
it was saying authentic.
Yeah.
You will see from the office text of the prosecution, they send email to me with the attachment of the letter saying then they look at the matter, they investigate now. So I didn't say the government like waiting they talk. They're quite aware because they don't ask the international criminal court, but say, oh.
Of course, they don't inform them, say something don't come. Of course, it's just a normal process. So it's not the funny comments where you see in social media, because some of we compare to is that you need for some of we compatriots need for grapple with the severity of this issue. Forget about party lines, forget about your extreme support, forget about the ideological differences. Look at exactly what it is and try for raise your game, try for be reasonable, try for be well informed. This is not a joke. It might not bear any fruit, but the idea, it has been action, and the process, the due process has been followed. A formal letter of complaint has been forwarded to the authority involved. This is what you need to get, and the authority don't receive them and they don't acknowledge receipts, which means that by now the government of the Republic of Sierra Leone will have been informed, if you understand, through the legal annals of the country, say this is it. Maybe the Minister of Justice will have received that complaint. So this is serious. We expect every Sierra Leonean for taken serious, despite if they on the side of the government and you not party to, but you need for taken serious and attempt for begin that head and think waiting for be the way forward. Not just come and dismiss something you think so you go come insult somebody, the intelligence here without high reason. That would be wrong. That's a wrong approach, and we need for up with game. Then mediocre kind thinking, if they be we by now, because this is rather really serious. We're not for the think on a level, or punch below the belt, or for the punch above the belt by now. This is quite serious. Finally, Mr. Lawyer Wurie, okay. This will be a big blow, obviously, to the effort of the government of Sierra Leone. But of course, those of you that advocated for this, who put pen to paper, this will be your expectation anyway, because there is an intent. I know you will talk about law earlier on, there has to be an intent, okay? Although you don't explain that intent from the beginning on many folds, but towards the end, I want to let you articulate that again, because now the entire interview, Now I want to let you encapsulate in the form of the intent of this document. And I repeat again, even though you don't do that many a times during the course of this interview, I want to let you encapsulate the entire interview, this document, the reason why, in behalf of whom, why, the motivation, and una expectation. Because it's not only for today, this is generational. Now, something I believe una the intent for change. It's not going to be business as usual anymore, henceforth. People need to know that you will be held accountable for your actions. And I think this is the broader message that you guys are trying to send. It's not about the SLPP government. It's not about the APC government. It's about the Sierra Leonean people. The Sierra Leonean people, they deserve more. They deserve better, not less. The floor is yours, Lawyer Wurie. Yes, Lawyer Wurie, the floor is yours, sir. So what have you to say, Lawyer Wurie? You hear me now?
Yeah. I get you.
You
like
get
last
me.
end
Okay.
and get but anyway, yes. So you say now a big blow for the government. Definitely a big blow, because if after Bamboo then call Bio when in people that we ready for destroy the people of Sierra Leone, then go face the ICC, then that will be a very big blow. Not so just for the government, but I mean for all the people then we feel say then go able to maltreat, misuse, abuse, kill, destroy at will the people of Sierra Leone. Then there will be a big blow for them. The people that will stand for human rights, freedom, justice, equality, and the enjoyment of Sierra Leone people that right now salon, then go be happy for this action where some of we don't take or we need don't take against the government. However, the intention of the document, with the document, the intention, the whole intention about the document is justice. Justice should just prevail, because you know go just grab the people the way you say you the rule, where you for love, you for take care of and protect, you kill them and think say justice no go carry you. Then people and then so no go ever rest if we not treat the well as you. It don't mean say if you're not prisoner, you value as a human being done. No, because somebody go make charges against you and then go put you in a cell. And at the end of the day, because you not get a lawyer, then take you to Panama, no means say you are condemned or you.
That should not be the case. We for respect human rights, we for respect the freedom of every individual, be it white, black, brown, blue, or whatever, any human being, as long as you did in this global world, not just in the West, but Sierra Leone or Africa as a whole. The fight not just for Sierra Leone. The country has said the Diaspora focus group comprised of international students where they don't study law, some study international law, business and law, may qualify law in laws. So we all see those people, look, we come on at different parts of the world, which will have laws sit down together, not get a good for money to the countries and constitutions. So all these people that get me back, I get all these people where I will send documents to where they say they look at. Of course, I passed international criminal practice. This is my area. So that's why I'm testing the law on my area for ensure the government be accountable. And trust me, not so just for this government, any other government, as I say, the people of Sierra Leone deserve justice and freedom in the enjoyment of the human rights. I mean, I take this matter not out of malice or pride against the government or anything, because now we government, So I do this because of the love way I get for the people of the country and the love way I get from the country. So I want to let the people that start to enjoy their freedom and happiness again in that country today. And this is what I stand for, and this is what I will be ready to stick my neck for, as I've said, and I'm ready for ensure my government, the people that will have the greatest responsibility for go to the ICC and then on the end and go and indict them definitely. However, looking at the other ministers, the way fine gentlemen, they're ready for contribute to the peace of the country, we give them one love. We tell them, let them continue for do waiting good for the country, Sierra Leone. Let them help the people of Sierra Leone. The suffering done too much. The advantage is them. too much, whether it's 6 not get justice anymore in Sierra Leone. Me and everybody know. Why we not go change that? People are for able grab. Revolution not means say as soon as go to take war or go begin to slap or fight each other. No, that is not the time. The time now is to go to court. Where we all go to map court and let the president go give testimony. Let him go give statements then now say or prove himself say, okay, yes, he did not commit this crimes and I am lying, or the people of Sierra Leone are lying against him. Then let me see now how that will be slapping this.
Make I interject quickly on 2 quick things. First of all, to the entire chat room, I want to express my sincere apologies for 2 things. One, the technical difficulties we get from the very beginning, even up to the end, on and off with the audio. But the larger part of this interview, we catch them on tape. So I'm really, really excited about that. We get a very exciting lawyer. Thank God for that. Secondly, also in the chat room, there have been, some miscreants, some uncouth barbarians, and I say, now this platform we encourage insults, and obviously we get people where it does really matter to them, because we not tolerate that kind of thing at all. And at the very first time when they get people for can use extreme language of that kind and insult the guest, and I want to apologize to the guest because we should have eliminated that kind of person there a long time ago. But I just activate my gadget and Sister Farrell, and that's what I've been trying to say, because the application what I've been using not been give me chance for block posting or delete comments. So I just activate them, and if you see I don't expel one of the person where be so insultive and the other person sort of advise them, and I think say yield to the advice, but we don't encourage that at all. And what people don't know as well inside social media, that we can report you to the authorities there. The same thing we talk now, legal thing now we talk so. We can report you to the authorities and show evidence, and social media they encourage them kind of uncouth behavior the day. If you think say now your language you use, you forget say your language self get interpretation. You see, we need for raise we level up with them. Other than that, let God sorry for we, to be really honest. Because you think say you can come and misbehave and nothing not go happen. We're so used to this outlaw business that even on a civilized platform, we tend for the extend that to itself. That is not going to be allowed, and henceforth it would never happen again. So Sister Farella, thank you, Brother Parios, thank you, and all the rest of the other people and to all the good people on the platform. Over 100 people and thousands get for watch this. I apologize, I don't delete some of the comments, and apologies to the guest, obviously. There are 2 or 3 questions on the platform. If you do have to say the end, it will be unfair because they ask question. So I want table length question in there to you, which is realistic questions. One of them is, are you not prejudiced in the case where you don't bring against, the President Maada Bio and others by talking about it on tape? That's one of the questions from the guest.
Well, the government, firstly, not to a private party where they bring, for instance, if now between me and you, yes, I know. Well, if the case don't go to court, they don't call me, then I not get right to talk about the nitty-gritties of the case. But in this case, when they deal with a government, when a public office, and we passed a judgment on their aids because the ICC officially indicts the government aids. We just sent a complaint and we discussed based on waiting the complaint according to the interview they give me, waiting the complaint based on, and this is what we are discussing. So this has nothing to do with prejudice or whatever. The government self get right for go on television, but because look, why the president not even go on television up to now for talk about the prison riots or the death and massacre of those people up to now? Are they not Sierra Leoneans? So if the person say me to prejudice this, it is nothing to be prejudiced here. This is the reality. Nobody knows the most information for the people of Sierra Leone. This is what we are saying, because some people will say, oh, we not get the status quo or the right for talk Syria for indict the president. No, that is not the case. Muammar Gaddafi and others that have been indicted, people are going to challenge them. They say no, them people they're not their right or do this kind of thing because Muammar Gaddafi head of AU or African Union, but no.
Okay.
People that stand up, lawyers, them, media people, the journalists, they stand up and they ensure say at the end of the day they remove a regressive, tyrannical government against their aim. So
okay.
This is the same thing that we are doing.
Okay, many thanks for that. Waiting we do know, and I keep the emphasize. Waiting we do know, and I keep the emphasis on that. Waiting we do know, and I keep the emphasis on that is the reality will down. For some people, it can down on them late, and by the time that they realize them, it's already upon them. If you watch the animal channel, like Inside, then Okavango them, like the South, then Kalahari them, you go see where they animal and they hunt each other, the prey and the predator. Some of the animal then he left the waste time till when he think they upon them before they can want to take action and he late, and they've got them. You have to look at the magnitude of the case, the sincerity of the case, the legality of the case before you begin to make fun. And to Mr. Samuel Williams, earlier on, you've been a misbehave, but we're glad you changed the stance. You sound sarcastic on the platform, but we can tolerate sarcasm. That's no problem. That's far better than, you're ad hominem, name calling and insults. So that's better. We can entertain that. Thank you very much. Another brother, they asked, what in the program about? Goodness me. So that means you just come on. Okay, this program is heavy, it's important. Now, about the indictment that has been brought against the President of the Republic of Sierra Leone, His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio, for crimes against humanity and genocide. And at the station tonight, we get a young and dynamic criminal lawyer, where along with a group of people bring about this case. And this case, they already don't draft up on pen and paper. Sabi where they can say book, pen and paper. They don't draft up. They don't send them to the relevant authority, which is the International Criminal Court, which is responsible for taking actions where the government of the day, now a country, where they perpetrate crime against humanity upon the young people then, and can no longer be a honest broker. Therefore, the ICC, when the people then complain, is compelled, depending on how compelling the case is. And if I read the brother, and there have been so many compelling evidence on social media, the brother already don't say that. They don't compile all this documentation and don't send them. And you know the seriousness about this issue? The ICC has replied. The ICC gets obligation, they reply. That's how serious. You left, they make fun. And on top of this, the government of Sierra Leone, I can assure you by now, will have heard the case. They will have been informed that you have been, your petition, your case of indictment has been brought against you. You want to make a point, are you, or you want to go on with the monologue?
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, the government will not inform. Stop being funny, raise your game. As we speak so now, there are uncomfortable people in the salon, and the brother go on for names within that indictment paper, and this is serious. On top of the list is the president. We want to not get that kind of thing here, so we can try for be funny, panty we serious. They say cockroach, when they look for diner inside for my bottle, now they go. So if lawyers don't come together, if you understand legality, don't pen paper, don't send up. And like when they say, it might not work, but a legal case, but the ICC compelled for Yeri. How compelled in this case is, well, it left to the lawyer then waiting and compile for Sunday. So Brother Shine, Excellency Shine, what a wonderful name. This nine are the case here we talk about. Somebody be want to you talk about Pademba Road, Bobo Labo. This is the best and a bigger picture. Thanks, Bobo Labo, as usual. So you've been asked a question about Pademba Road, and I sure say the brother don't address them. So you go like for move forward. Lawyer Wurie, okay, are you not prejudiced? Okay, we've dealt with that. So, I mean, this is it. We've come to the end. We are coming to the end. Dums Mohammed, Alhaji Mahmoud Kamara, he's not, because all he's discussing what he submitted to the court and the full details of the matter has not been here heard at the moment. Oh yeah, thank you for that. And a lot of people have been a hope for you from Dr. Dinke, but of course, as usual, it's just observing. Tarawali, Ini, Aminata Conte, Brother Samuel Williams, many thanks. Abedi Boateng, what about the ballot boxes? Yes, is that also part of it? It seems like this is part of the bigger picture. I mean, it is compelling. There are many things. It's on it's on video. And the worst thing about this is officials of government were caught live on tape destroying democracy. Now, who that way this no go act? If you don't act, you that mean you're complicit with the government. It's as simple as ABC, 1, 2, 3. That the tape, they make an obvious. Government officials, from they get their ID, even hang on them, for tell you that there is no fear. There's a culture of violence. Destroyed ballot boxes outside the people of Sierra Leone go and exercise their democratic rights, their inalienable rights, as documented in the Constitution. That the presidency or the government not seem to understand that you will derive power from the sovereign. Who are the sovereign? Is the people. The people of the republic, yet you bash them, mash them as you feel because you think you can do it with impunity, and we will begin for mob justice sooner. You can't talk about it, and where it's evident that you get a powerful platform, you get a bully pulpit that when you speak, people and listen and people and will carry them out. Little did we know that it will begin for play out in the streets, just like you've been saying, just like almost prophetic. So where is the country heading? Where is it heading? Yeah, why we not go thank God for people the way they kind of take action, for letting culture change for the better good. Because the parliamentarian, they will be dependent, then seem, for the almost collapse or crumble. So we can't really depend on the lawmaker. They're supposed to make law, but it looks like saying that the law now they make them. Do people have faith in them anymore? I guess no. There's no more faith in them. So, like I say, when we come to the end, we don't carry on this program for long. We get to thank the guest. Prince Kroma, can you accept my friend request? I want to contribute to the program through the discussion of my learned colleague. Of course, Mr. Michael Kamara, you are open. You can call the number right now if you want. It's 077-4010-7250. Or you can call on WhatsApp. It's 074-3200-2628. So you either call me number or you call the WhatsApp number. That would be preferable. Anyone you want to do. We didn't look for people to contribute. The program is an open program. There's nothing hidden. There is no hidden agenda here. Ladies and gentlemen, we're forced here tonight to get a young and dynamic criminal litigation lawyer. We don't set the history, the course of history in motion. When the only people we not go like this now, people the way they enjoy. We don't see a culture of fear, a culture of intimidation, a culture of lies in the country. When we people living in fear. That people that were prominent, we're supposed to look after the people. And now, are now liars. We can call them liars. We hear somebody when we want to go into parliament, Madam Josephine Jackson. Get the audacity for say the former president is here with your guy, the ferry people for can stony host. What's more disgraceful than that? I know when I go say the man said EBK, but think about it. The former president. What you don't understand that the same thing with the Paulo case, being accused of your treason that he go for go kill the president. Don't you understand from your sense that a man of that stature such as Paulo, never come down to that level, not only go kill now, order now the key. It use the network and organize. That's the level he had attained. Okay? That's the level. So we really need to understand that. So Michael, if you want to call, that is it. Okay? So Mr. Wurie don't put in website, he don't put in email address, he don't put in contact number. So just in case people want to get in touch with him, this is a lawyer that is very open. And when I know say lawyer, they're always there with the people. Okay? That's right. They're always there with the people. So again, I don't read most of the things in the room. So I will get for Gia the final word because he need for go. Lima is a criminal and need to be sent back here. So, okay, yeah, I think I've come to the end of the contents on the platform. Mr. Lawyer Wurie. Lawyer Wurie, do you hear me, sir? Lawyer Wurie, do you hear me, sir?
Yeah, I get you now.
Okay. 3 minutes. Wrap up the program, please.
Thank you very much, Mr. Presenter, for giving me this fantastic opportunity for uplift the people of Sierra Leone waiting to happen. Before I conclude, I want to call on the people of Sierra Leone for say, let them continue for be patient, let them continue for get hope, then get a picking. When I mean, and not to me one, you get all other Sierra Leoneans that way mean well for that country, we're ready for team up, for let justice, equality, freedom prevail again at the country. Right now, some people at the top are one way or the other, we tell people as if on a care. Something go down. The international community don't on a cry, and definitely they will act by the power of God and the spirit of the law. Based on the evidence we don't get, we need more evidence. I don't send me number, I don't send me contact, Mr. Prince, you said. Now for help, as a journalist, as a man of the people, help us get evidence where we will tender when the time comes for before the court to ensure say all the powerful perpetrators or people the way they do bad, na salon, then go and face the law. We'll not they go beat person, not they go person, only way to get the ICC. After Bio, after Bambo, now President Julius Maada Bio, now go on the ICC with the people that were responsible. And this is a matter where some of you don't prepare for do whatever we can. Look, be it me, without me, this matter don't go to ICC now. People that there without me now say we will follow up with this matter. Not only one who get for this matter. I mean that the representative for the diaspora for Sierra Leone. But that not mean say without even me, the matter for let people of Sierra Leone get justice, not going to be. No. People of Sierra Leone will definitely get justice even without me. There are lawyers, better lawyers, formidable brains, we don't send complaints to the international community and other places. Maybe me just happen for say, well, I get the right point for let them reply to and take this matter complete. So that means other Sierra Leoneans are here to fight. So the fight for justice is not a one-man thing. If you feel say you most with me, or they will not fight for justice, that is a lie. However, stay safe, people of Sierra Leone, from the COVID-19, patience, justice will come. Justice is on the way. We shall overcome. Let justice prevail. The waiting they say in French, C++, the more a man knows, the less he talks. Thank you very much.
Yes, Abisela, you wrap up and you wrap up on a good note. But something, Abisela, you wrap up and you wrap up on a good note. But I want to unbox that good note the way you wrap on because something just come to mind quickly. Waiting next, now this procedure of the action where you and your group don't take. Waiting, of course, you don't get reply. But waiting can happen. I mean, give us a sense of understanding. You know, you're waiting. Hopefully, the people for expect next. How does this work? If you understand what I mean.
Yes. Well, people of Sierra Leone, the procedure is simple. You complain. You say you matter. They look. They say, okay, we don't see. We they investigate. So during the investigation stage, when the ICC will start, because maybe the COVID-19 pandemic will serve small as a delay with sometimes the government of Sierra Leone for able to use that advantage there now for maybe release the political prisoners and maybe try for make one way or the other for their credibility will stand again if they get sense, if they're smart. Otherwise, after the COVID-19 full rampage, we will furnish them more with documents them where relates to the previous 29 people that we don't kill and already do something about that, prepare paper and add onto this, plus all the other evidence that we will come with regards to government officials that they do things that we not necessary. We will come it from the people of Sierra Leone, what we send to them. I think the international community will just feel happy because I don't do half of the work for them. Because by right, if somebody complains,
and then they go get the evidence.
Yes, for me, don't do that until work they now for them. Get all the evidence, give them. They don't need again for go and suffer waste money again. So me they save the international community the money now by providing all the evidence. So we stand up with the moment they invite President Julius Maada Bio and the First Lady, and I mean I don't call all the
yes, I get a list of them. Then the First Lady, then Lahai Lawrence Lima, then Fatima Sawane, when on top of the list after the president.
Yes. Go on. Okay, if you know remember the other one there, the head of the police,
the head of ONS,
yes,
the head of CID, yeah,
and the Minister of Lands, and there are other
names.
They still wait for us to see the evidence to get
against them.
Their evidence, but we still monitor. And waiting the people of Sierra Leone get, with them we will send, maybe we'll just use that as an addendum to what we still don't get and push and go before and see that the people of Sierra Leone then gets the justice and stop for crime once and for all.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a brilliant, brilliant interview. I repeat, ladies and gentlemen, it's been such a brilliant interview with this lawyer. And he and his group on a monumental, humongous task. And he must be commended for it. I say commended by every stretch of the word I mean it, because some form of action has to be taken. As you look behind me, the layer where you see behind me, now the temple of justice, where justice is meant to be served out and meted out for people and we deserve them, or we they on the other side of our board in a fair way. The issue of fairness has come into question many a times when it seemed like only the affluent, only the powerful and the rich does enjoy all of their amenity there, and not the people themselves. The people happen to be the victims on an everyday basis. So at this point in time, we get somebody we don't take up action. Thank you very much, Lawyer Wurie. We really, really appreciate your time. And I want to let you know, say, there are millions of Sierra Leoneans with you. I haven't conducted that as yet, but I know, say, the moment where I put the flyer out, the number of calls and messages where I get, they are being kept regarding on side with you, that the thing where you take, you get people the way they pray, and you get people the way want to actively join you. But I will just say, I will ask you, and from which you don't already expatiate on, it's no secret, and you even put your contact there, and I will use the contact details as well for expand on them. But I know, say, there are dozens of people who are interested in joining the cause. You know, sometimes you can get people the way they wait for see who that will begin, the action. Now that the action has begun, and not to play for say they under hide, because you've already, fired the first shot. So it's game on. Thank you very much. God bless. And not only the first step, not the first step this, but this not to the last. Of course, we had trouble, from the beginning, but perseverance now a good virtue. Patience is a good virtue. Thank you very much, Lawyer Wurie, and God bless her.
Thank you very much.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that was Lawyer Wurie. Like I say again, BME, when I see the temple of justice, whose side justice is meant to be served, whose side justice is supposed to be blind. But today, your program, Fambulem, I want to dedicate this particular program to the people of Sierra Leone. Every time I want to dedicate program to the people of Sierra Leone, the background, the stadium background, I can let for use. I can let for use them in the sense that, so this is not a shrine, not a national shrine, for many, many respects. This is where we laugh, this is where we cry. When we get tragedy, now the only place where we able to assemble. I can always say some other country then get squares, then call us squares, who side people that can assemble. We don't get any such thing, so we can equally call with stadium, with square, who side you can assemble thousands of people. Where we get national burying, now they will go, we go cry. Where we get other national tragedy, now they will go, we go cry. So in this case, All the people that were lost their lives now the Pandemba Road prison massacre. All the people, are they talk about prisoners? Are they talk about jail wardens? All of those who lost their lives, I say from the depth of my heart, from the bottom of, and not only first time I say, and I say it publicly, if you don't value the life of one Sierra Leonean, I do, and I know millions of others do. Whether they were convicted or not, the lawyer just make them clear that they equally get their human rights. And the place is a correctional palace where people have gone for correction, where you will have to mend them, repair them, and put them back to society to become a productive member of the society, to become an asset to society, not condemn prisoners, you have to hang or kill. You have to rejuvenate the system. You have to make them whole again, make them new again. People are given chances in life. We experience the same thing now. Some people can make mistakes, but then still then give them a second chance. Those other people are not being given a second chance. And the worst thing is you haven't even provided for the people. Okay? They have to make ends meet somehow. And I know they encourage them in any way, shape, sense, or form, say, go thief and etc. But you don't make no provision. There is a contract between government and its people vis-a-vis the people and the government. You make your provision for the people by providing security for them. And when I say security, I know they talk about only physical security. And they talk about social security. And they talk about spiritual security. Food. A safe environment, an enabling environment. And then to get the basis for keep their own side of the bargain, their own side of the contract, by behaving well, by maintaining law and order, I mean keeping within the remits of the law. But you haven't done any as such. That people then go sit down at a veranda. The own veranda where they pay for, either as a renter or owner, and you go and beat them up there. People in there before they went and picking them. And you do such to them. So all of those people, those that are crying that cry, the action taken by these lawyers, I, Prince Kroma, do commend the action because why? I weep in my heart for my people. That's what matters to me. It's about country first, not party first, not individual first. Country first, united under the flag. That's why I say to all the families of the deceased of Pandemba Road Massacre, my deepest, profound, and heartfelt condolences to every one of you. To all those that lost their lives at the Pandemba Road Massacre, prisoner, convicts, non-convicts, jail wardens, etc., may your souls rest in eternal peace. It's no business for you to meet an end of that kind, where people are saying that you deserve it. I don't know who are they. You don't give life, but you want to take life. You're happy to talk about it as if these people were animals. Even animals are not killed in that fashion. So, lawyer, once again, I want to say thank you very much, sir, for your action. Thank you so much, Lawyer Wurie. May God bless you. May God bless